Right, so I'm testing. I don't know if this is working. I don't even know if you can see me properly. So I've never used this bloody equipment before in my life. I'm having a beer and I'm testing. I'm seeing how I can be comfortable in front of the camera and not boring, but also not being one of those idiots saying everything's awesome and just making stuff up. You know, I don't really have a script. I've written a few bullet points. This is an extension of my blog, which is a real mixed up thing. It's got all sorts on it. A little bit of self-help type stuff, kind of spiritually, but not full of rubbish. It's a little bit about making money, finding purpose. You know, I don't know if people read blogs anymore, but you know, they're both connected. That's what I'm trying to do with this bleeding channel. You know, I can't perform. I'm just gonna speak like I was having a chat with somebody in the pub or in a cafe or, you know, the bus stop or something like that. I suppose the starting point is you know, asking you, are you feeling that life is passing you by? I've felt this quite a bit throughout my life. I always felt I should be doing something else, but I was never quite sure what it was that I should be doing. But I always felt I wanted to get away, which is never always a good thing. To run away, sometimes you have to stick with things. I suppose I haven't, not since leaving school in 1984, for God's sake. You know, I've always had this fear of being bored and stuck in some kind of life that I don't really see as having, you know, that value to me in the same way other people strive for things. I don't really want a lot of things that I suppose the majority of, you know, in the Western society wants and maybe needs. I suppose I don't know what I need, but I've been working on that, and I think there's a way to do that. But the more you do in the right direction, listening to yourself, not any list of rules or anything like that, or action points or courses and stuff like that, really. You know, some course is not going to teach you how to find out what you want. You've got to do stuff to find out what you want. You know, I've always made the mistake of kind of doing things so I knew that I was still alive, to make myself feel more alive. But that can sometimes be damaging, to do that, to behave like that. But anyway, I'm going to pause here and see if I can edit it, if any of this is any good.